Has there been a tipping point in Earth's history towards the positive? If so, what is our future? And where are we headed? Are beings from another realm contacting humans? If so, why? What if you are on your own quest towards knowing God? Towards embracing a higher truth? Toward discovering your true soul self and your longing for reunion with God? Are archangels communicating with mankind? Who are these beings? And why has their presence been felt more by those who seek them out? Their journey to achieve a state of mastery and their service to mankind goes largely unnoticed, except for the handful of people whose lives they've touched. These are the quiet ones whose selfless service to spirit and to others is the secret for most of the world. A heart so filled with love for the divine and a devotion to serve that nothing else really seems to matter. These souls have surrendered everything else in their life on the altar of that great devotion and humility. It will be the strength and will of those who have overcome the world through hard lessons and move into a state of unconditional love, who now enjoy their life and never look back at what ifs, and joy now flows to them effortlessly. Humanity appears to be going through a purge of old ways of thinking and believing. Old systems are collapsing and falling apart. Why is that? That secrets that were once hidden in the shadows are all coming into the light. What if these secrets that were once buried in the darkness are all coming into our reality to awaken our slumber, so we can rise to a new state of being that Jesus prophesied would come? That these things and more shall you also do has been fulfilled. What if it's the destiny of this new earth to require every living soul to find their true joy by letting go of the way we used to think and believe that can no longer sustain the human body with the old third-dimensional way of thought? What would that mean for our future? If the human spirit realizes its potential, it must experience the birth of hardship to grow these new powers. To climb the edge of the mountain, humanity can fall off the edge of the cliff or learn to let life flow into effortless synchronicity. Your soul, a shining beacon at the top of the mountain, a lighthouse on the path of your journey. The fog of life can sway us in so many directions. Those who have gone within the depths of their being claim they can now receive messages and guidance from other worldly beings, with a great feeling and desire to uplift and lead those back to themselves. There is a new thought form being transmitted to our world, that we are the parents of an extraterrestrial civilization, and that our DNA was used to give birth and life to highly evolved beings from a parallel universe. And they have great knowledge and gratitude, love and support that they wish to impart to humanity for those who are drawn to them. That they are now imparting their wisdom in how the universe truly functions to create the magical life that each and every one of us have in our dreams. What if you, who is hearing this very message, has already ascended to this new earth, where the negative energy is truly disappearing, and that the window for the darkness has very little time left before we no longer can see them, as the earth completes its split from the third dimension. What if it's true that we are shifting from parallel earth to parallel earth billions of times per second? What does this really say about the infinite vastness and glory of God's kingdom? What miracles can we attain if we truly understand that this is a gift from all that is? That what we put out must come back. That what we think, say, and believe is what we will experience. That the divine physics is, we actually never change the world we are on. We make the healing changes within ourselves and shift to a parallel earth already existing that is on the same vibratory wavelength that you have just made within yourself. So quickly, so smoothly, we don't even know we are doing it. Billions of times per second. Like an old movie projector moving through still frames to create motion as our consciousness travels into one magnificent reality to another to another. If this is true, then this will be the greatest enlightenment and understanding ever revealed to humanity, which only confirms that our beloved Jesus, Buddha, and Krishna, and other spiritual masters who walked the earth were saying. Only now we see how this miracle is happening, that it is our belief that determines our reality, and God truly works in mysterious ways. For the implications for those who use this knowledge can avoid any earthly disasters that have already taken place, and that they no longer have to fear and worry about those who have negative intentions towards them, as they will no longer be able to see you, and you will no longer be able to see them. That those living in fear, greed, and anger will experience a much different earth. These beings will have to learn the very hard lessons away from those who have now found healing, truth, and peace within their heart, mind, and soul, radiating it to all those whose lives they've touched. And that we are now looking through a glass wall in space and time. That we are saying goodbye to the old Earth and the fear contained within that planet. That the Earth is truly splitting from one dimension to another on a train track, splitting to another miraculous doorway in the infinite cosmos that many have experienced and witnessed, called the Mandela effect, where thousands of people reported eerie conflicting alternate memories of events in history as evidence that we are in a new human physical body, looking through new physical eyes, based on the changes we have made within ourselves, in a completely different universe and an entirely different earth. What does this say about God's love and glory, that He has given us a way out of harm and suffering? That His children can grow and evolve to more than they are being now? That He has given us the ability to experience the wonder and depths of our joy, to be expressed in such a glorious, magnificent, and beautiful way? To experience life as blink of an eye, that when reviewed, we will then understand that we were truly made in the image and likeness of God. Those who were daring and bold enough to declare their oneness with God and all of life and every living creature have been blessed with the strength of 1,000 lions roaring in the night, harmonized with the heartbeat of the Almighty and all of heaven and creation behind them, that there is nothing more powerful than a soul whose time has come, discovering who they really are, for they can change the world and become masters, teachers, healers and saints in the eyes of the divine, who can impact the precious lives of a few or millions of people now walk the earth. That with God all things are possible, and that everything is possible for one who believes. What is impossible with man is possible with God. Are these humans being prepared for what's about to come from beings in another dimension? Will they be the leaders of society to help aid and assist those who are feeling lost and confused at the new changes the earth has ever seen? We could say that this willingness to serve and this fervent love for God is actually the surrendered heart, and that you are all part of the divine. You contain a fragment of God's light, even when hidden in darkness, illusion, cruelty, and lies. Beloved children, whether it takes 1,000 or 1,000,000 years, we are all on a journey back into the heart of the divine, sitting in the presence of that supreme silence, and to hear the roaring of the cosmic ocean pouring through their souls. This is God's voice crying out in the wilderness, calling out us to remember our true home. Was humanity simply asleep to their true nature, and that this awakening was predicted and foretold for thousands of years? Why is it that dormant traumas are now floating to the surface in everyone's life, manifesting in a wide array of behaviors, almost forcing us to look into our own darkness, helping us shoot faster and further into the light? And why have those that have climbed the highest peak are now wanting to show others how to do the same, as they have found the courage and fortitude in the face of adversity, and they have found forgiveness and compassion in the depths of searing pain, finding the peace and excitement that was always wanting to be expressed in its innocent nature by connecting and feeling the unconditional love of the earth, as she waits for her children to discover that they are as beautiful as is she, by opening up the heart so that she guides us to raise up our souls to be the powerful spiritual beings that she knows us to be. Are there cosmic frequencies that we cannot see that are raising our awareness that the time is now? What if humanity was a part of something much more grand? Why are sightings of beings and UFOs increasing in frequency? Are they preparing us for what's about to unfold? Are they slowly conditioning us and aiding us to get ready for a new experience on Earth That would include them living amongst us. Would God see them as His children and want us to meet our brothers and sisters that we never knew we had? That we have a lost, long family who is eagerly waiting to contact us and share with us our true history. Humanity, it seems, to be reuniting with the higher part of themselves, a peace and joy that was once forgotten. That what Jesus was saying, what Buddha was saying, what Krishna was actually saying, is that you are all Christs. You are all Buddhas. Don't follow me. Be like me. Because you are like me. Therefore, they never required the idea nor asked for the idea of followers. They were creating leaders, equals, and were not creating religions. They were allowing you to simply find your own version of what they were reflecting as their natural spiritual state and relation to creation. And that's what he meant when he said, I am the way. He meant, be this way. Because you are like me, but you don't know it yet.